Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about a very simple strategy that you guys can use to start making money from swing trading in the stock market. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button and subscribe. Like and subscribe right now. And if you guys want to learn more about swing trading or trading in the markets, I highly recommend going on and checking out my swing trading school, where you guys can learn the best strategies to make money from trading and how to find these opportunities that we are going to be talking about today. So check that out. And tomorrow is the last day of the sale. Tomorrow is the last day of the sale. As of right now, you guys can use code half off to get 50% off. So check it out right now. Half off. I'll see you in there. We have private live streams. We have group chats, quizzes, lectures. It's absolutely fantastic. So check it out right now. And guys, let's jump into this here. So swing trading, what is it and how do you do it? So in simple terms, swing trading is when you buy a stock, you hold it for more than a day but less than a year. When you buy a position and you sell that same stock during the same day, it's a day trade. It's a different type of trading style. You have to be a lot more involved with the market. But when you buy a stock and you hold it for more than a year, that's considered a long-term investment. Now, on average, I do hold my swing trades for near and around 6 to 9 days is the norm. So let's jump into kind of a great strategy that you guys can use to start making money. So in simple terms, what do I look for trading stocks? So I like finding a stock on some sort of upward trend where the stock has gone from, lows, just like ticker symbol MRVL. It's gone from lows here at about $33, and then a couple, within a year it hit 85. So establishing that nice solid upward trend. Another thing that I like to look for is something called a support line. So there's a variety of different ways you guys can find support. It could be price support, it could be certain indicators, moving average lines. It could be a variety of things, right? So for me, I love moving average lines. I think moving average lines are the bread and butter of swing trading, in my personal opinion. The best moving average line, in my opinion, is the red line. This is what we call the 200-day moving average line. This acts as support and resistance. It acts as trend indication, so you can look at it, instantly know the direction of the stock. Now, like I mentioned, support and resistance. So support is where we get tendencies of getting buying pressure at it. So you guys can see that it's hit it several times and we've gotten support there. So it's gotten buying pressure at that line each and every time. Another thing here is that blue line, which is the 90-day moving average line. Now, this right here, you guys can see it's act as support here in the past. So we understand this stock is heavily involved in moving average lines, okay? Another thing that we like to look at is something called the RSI line, also known as the relative strength index. This pretty much tracks momentum in the stock and companies, and pretty much seeing if you could buy it undervalued or if the stock's overvalued or whatever it may be. So you guys can see that on the RSI, it was trading for about a 22. So as we look back at the last time it was trading for a 22 or a 20 was all the way back here where the stock went from about $45 all the way up to about $57 a share, which is an absolute fantastic return here. Let's see, percentage wise. So that's about a 22% return just by looking at that moving average line. So let's go back and look at this recent swing trade that we took. So you guys can see that this stock hit that 200-day moving average line. Now, what you do is you enter near and around that moving average line, right? You enter and you set your stop loss just below it. So the max amount of money you are willing to lose on the trade, in my opinion, I try to keep it at 2%. I think 2% is a very good risk and reward because you're not overly, extended. If you have a couple of losses in a row, you're still going to have money left over to, get profits back, and you're not going to blow up an account with your stop at 2%. Now, I set my target all the way up here. I like to set it near and around these moving average lines because when the stock is above it here, we see tendencies of it acting as support, right? That's why we got a lot of buying pressure there, and then a lot of buying pressure on that 200. But the second that it falls below that 90, like it did in here, that 90-day moving average line, now it's going to act as resistance. So resistance is the complete opposite of support. This is where we're going to get a lot of tendencies of getting selling pressure. So you guys can see it hit it. We set our stop loss, and then the stock slowly moved its way up. Now, as we look at it today, you guys can see that this stock really has seen this nice wick. You guys can see it, how the candlestick is not filled in. This represents selling pressure in the company. So we could definitely see a possible reversal here where the stock does get some sell-off here over the next couple of days, and we see more selling pressure. So this would be a great time to sell. Now, if you like doing what I do, which is something called a trailing stop loss, what you pretty much do is you set your stop loss below the lowest point on the candlestick, just like there. So now, if this stock does get some sell-off here, back down to like 65, we take our profits there. But if this stock continues to rally its way up, just kind of like how we've seen in the past here, let's kind of go out and see. You guys can see where it broke through these moving average lines and rallied up. This is a great way to catch these runners that continue to rally its way up. So we could see the stock squeeze up a little bit, but if it doesn't, we could easily get that dip down. And as we look at like the 1 hour chart, you guys can see where the stock, the second it fell below these moving average lines, right, it starts acting as resistance, right? You guys can see boom, boom. And then the second we got that breakout above these moving average lines could represent a nice confirmation. This could represent a lot more buying pressure entering. So this could be a very bullish thing for this company. And this is just a very easy example here. This is another swing trade that we took on Procter & Gamble. Instead of the 200-day moving average line it used the 90, which the main difference between the 90 and the 200 is the 200 is going to be a lot harder support. So if I could trade every stock on the 200, I would. But the reality of it is not every stock's on the 200. And this right here, PG, and other companies love to use the 90 as support as well. So we just had a very strong indication of buying pressure there. So as well as very undervalued point for that RSI. So we had a lot of indicators in our favor, and it was just a very textbook trade. Stock went from about 154 all the way up to 164. Very simple and easy strategy that you guys can use to start making money from trading in the markets. Guys, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you want to learn more about swing trading, code HALF to learn how to find these plays. And we'll see you guys in there. Like, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day today. And guys, we're going to be going live here at 1 p.m. We go live every single Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you there. Guys, you guys can ask questions. We talk about companies that we're holding and stocks with opportunity. So we'll see you guys in there. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.